Study and learn.
It can manifest in a variety of ways, but it usually means that someone is making every effort to avoid social situations. Not targeted, they simply need more time for themselves than others. This personality trait can be a source of strength and resilience, but introverts can be misunderstood. With that in mind, here are 10 things about introverts that can scare people. Indicate. Number 1. They don't like drama. Do you know how hard it is for some people to stay away from the drama? Well, introverts are the opposite. It rarely makes a scene or causes trouble. They are not the type to seek conflict and generally do not want to be in the spotlight. Nonetheless, they can be intimidating when speaking up or asserting themselves in situations where there may be tension or disagreement between the parties involved. Number 2. They are highly intelligent. They tend to be bookworms and are fairly highly educated, so you can expect them to be knowledgeable about history, philosophy, science, and other fascinating subjects. Introverts enjoy participating in intellectual discussions with other like-minded people, but are not interested in gossip or small talk that serves no real purpose or adds value to the conversation. No, they would rather spend their time studying than talking about celebrity romances. Number 3. They can be brutally honest. Introverts aren't afraid to be honest or say bad things. Most of them have no problem saying exactly what's on their mind, even if it's not what people want to hear. They are happy to speak their minds without mincing words or worrying about how their opinions might affect how others see them. This can be intimidating because introverts don't pretend to agree with everything you say. You may name your mistakes or openly disagree with your views. Number 4. They take things very seriously. Introverts take things very seriously. That is, they tend to focus on their own interests as much as possible. You are not easily intimidated or distracted by the interests and activities of others. In fact, they probably think it's boring. If you're not used to dealing with people who are confident in their tastes, this might seem mean. Number 5. They ask hard questions. Introverts don't just talk to kill time. They talk to clarify and understand. They want to be sure they know what's going on and use communication as a tool to do so. That said, when an introvert asks sharp questions that make you think, it can feel very intimidating compared to the lighthearted questions others might ask. It's because they feel they know more about what you're saying than you do. Your brain goes into overdrive trying to figure out how they figured it all out before you do. Number 6. They have good control over their emotions. Introverts don't get angry easily and are good at controlling their emotions. They also tend to be rational and less likely to be overly sensitive. Introverts can feel intimidating because of the way they react to others. They are quiet, self-contained, and polite. This doesn't mean that introverts never get upset, but they generally aren't prone to emotional outbursts and dramatic flare-ups like some extroverts are. Number 7. They look a little arrogant. When you're with introverts, it's easy to think they're aloof. They may seem indifferent or unapproachable to others, but in reality they are just busy with themselves. Because introverts are in tune with themselves, they don't need the approval or constant distraction of others to find fulfillment in life. Also, they tend to keep their inner world mostly private, so getting an introvert's attention feels like a big deal. Number 8. They're good at reading people. Introverts are very observant and pay attention to details that others miss. A person can be read like an open book and cannot be easily influenced or manipulated. This gives introverts a sense of power and can be intimidating to those who try to take advantage of them. Number 9. They are not daunted by social norms. Perhaps one of the scariest things about introverts is that they don't care what other people think. They don't see themselves as part of the crowd, so they don't care much about social norms. Most people prefer to spend time alone rather than feeling pushed by other people's expectations. Number 10. They are independent. Introverts don't need people to be happy and don't feel lonely when they're alone. In fact, many introverts prefer their own company to being with other people. You like to do things on your own and don't need constant contact to have fun or feel good. They enjoy spending time with people, but only when it makes sense to them, which usually doesn't happen often. While it's easy for others to interpret these traits as intimidating, introverts are simply driven by other priorities and values. They have their own way of life and it works for them. Introverts don't want to intimidate people. He only has one chance to do this by mistake. If you want to learn more about introversion, check out the links in the description below. If you like this video, please like it and share it with your friends. For more videos like this, click the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell. Be sure to check out our other videos. Thanks for watching.